watching us from. This is Esteem Radio Vision, and this is your favorite program, the CONFAB, where we bring topics from all over the world in Nigeria, and to us as a public. We share our opinions, we share our view, and we also allow our esteemed viewers to for you people to share your view alongside with us. Welcome to your program. I remain myself, AY for short, and with me here is.
All right, Adenipekun, Afolabi, your prince on the show. I'm saying to you, welcome to your favorite program. Today is another edition,
Yes.
and we believe that you are going to enjoy the topic that we brought to you, and we are expecting you even to hear your own comment at the comment section. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for staying tuned to Esteem Radio Vision. Don't forget to share all our content and like. As you are doing, we are helping ourselves. We are building our nation.
Yeah.
God bless Nigeria.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Adenipekun Afolabi. Um, Special thanks to the executive producer in person of Diki Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer, of course, your regular face in the Confab show, our analyst Adenipekun Afolabi, and the man behind the button, Abdul Samad Balogun, and all other esteemed Radio Vision staff. We are saying a very thank you to you. Before we continue on the topic that we have for you people today, let us go on a very short break. Now, Afolabi, the first topic that we have before us here is there are lists of policemen that lawmakers in Nigeria, especially the House of Senate, that they smuggle into the police force. But then let me read the news before we continue. It said names of Aquabio's candidates, others which IGP Dokun smuggled into Nigerian Police Academy admission list. According to admission documents obtained by the Sahara reporters, dozens of names sponsored by the Senate President, his deputy, and other top lawmakers have been inserted into the official admission records. It has been confirmed the names of the 60 persons smuggled into the Nigerian Police Academy admission list as candidates of the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, his deputy Baura Jibrin, and other top senators. No, we've always been talking about the police brutality and police manhandling citizens of the country. I think we made a mention of something during when we are having that kind of discussion that those all the police, some of the policemen that we have, they are not well trained. Like some of them don't go into the police school because the news states that they did not go into the the training and everything, that they just resume into the police force like that without going through trainings and all the necessary things that they are supposed to do for them for them to be into the police force. They did not do that, but they just smuggle them into the police force like that. Now, if this keeps going on, how will police brutality end? Because I mean, if these people if they do not have the orientation about what it takes for them to be a policeman and police officer, for them to be a friend to the citizen. So how will police brutality end in the country?
Okay. Once again, good day to all our viewers, and Ayomikun, thank you for that beautiful question.
Yeah.
Looking at the uh, the word used that some list were smuggled
Yes, smuggled in.
into the Nigerian police force. To me, I will not use that word of smuggle. Do you know why I won't use word the word smuggle? Is because this is not the first time that this thing has been happening or happened in the past. It has been in existence before now, because one thing is, if even in the school admission,
Yeah.
if you were admitted to any institution, you heard about the first batch,
Yeah. Second
second
batch
batch,
and
and
last batch.
third batch, and you have the
Meant
complementary
list.
list.
Yeah.
And that complementary list, most of the complementary list is the name of those that you can find them is who know someone that
Yeah.
knows someone.
Someone.
I mean, the name will be the name of anyone who knows who is an influencer
Yeah. In the school.
in the school. And now let's bring it back to the Nigerian police force. If the Nigerian police force have, let's say, 1,000 that they want to recruit into the police
First.
force,
Yeah.
out of 1,000 police officer that they are in need,
Yeah.
800 will be they have a way of giving the slots to the what is it called,
The lawmakers in the country.
not only the lawmakers, right from the executive office, right from the executive to legislative and to the judiciary. They have way of sharing slots.
Yeah.
That okay, now this is the your own slot. Go and bring the people from your local government
Meant.
or your state or your constituency or your senatorial district.
Yeah.
That is how they've been doing it. And you know what, we have a particular commission that saddled with the responsibility of formula sharing. That okay, there should be a formula for sharing of any available job in the country. That okay, if we have 1,000, they have a way of sharing it, that it will cut across the whole local government, the 774 local government that we have in Nigeria. It will cut across those local governments. That is the way of sharing it. But this list you are talking about, that 16, if you check the list, we have names of not only Igbo people,
Yeah.
not only Hausa. Akorede is there,
Yeah.
and Akorede is
Is
known as Yoruba.
Yoruba. Yeah.
It means most of the Senate member, they will have their own list, that okay, oh, this is the person I have from my constituency.
Yeah.
Okay, I have this. They will compile the list and they will give it to the Senate president. Okay, the Senate president will need to present it to the Nigerian police force, that okay, this is our list. And if any commission, what is it called, the people that in charge of looking to the affairs of the Nigerian police, the Police Service Commission, if they refuse to have that list, to
Yeah.
include the list on their list, they will have issue.
Yeah.
And how are they going to have issue? That this house will call them, that okay, the recruitment exercise that
Doing.
you are doing, it is null and void,
Yeah.
because they will discover that the processing is faulty somewhere, and they will rubbish it.
Yeah.
But to avoid that situation, that is why they have to dance to their tune, and their list, either good or bad, they must include it. I'm not saying I'm not saying what I'm saying is right,
Yeah.
but they have no option
Yeah.
than to
Until.
have the list.
Yeah.
And now that 60 names were sponsored by Senate President and his deputy Jubi Barao
Barrow.
and other lawmakers, it means maybe I don't know.
No, sorry. Let me with what you want to say. Let me just say that it was said that the list reveals that the Senate President personally he nominated 7 candidates, which are from Akwa Ibom. 6 are from Akwa Ibom, and 1 is from Nasarawa State. And we have which others are being distributed
among
between
the
among the other
lawmakers.
lawmakers, including his deputy.
You know, that 7,
Yeah.
if at all what they are sharing is legal,
Yeah.
uh, that 7 is nothing.
Mm.
But the name or the list they are sharing, it is illegal.
Yes, it's illegal.
Why is it illegal? Is that okay? It means, those lists that you find in that list, none of them will participated in the training, and they will be among the police officers that will policing the country. Now, if such police officer now misbehave, the people will be condemning the Nigerian police that it is the police officer that do this and do that, for forgetting that this particular person you are talking about, he did not undergo the
Screening.
normal screening or normal training. We just be okay, go, uh which list, okay, you are for who, okay, I'm from so
Some,
so so so
yeah.
so person, okay, okay,
Don't worry.
don't
Just
worry.
we give you the constable.
You know, that was a particular year I was fortunate to apply for Federal Road Safety Commission call,
Yeah.
and we had our documentation the first day. Though every one of us were under sun, we know that that is the part of the training, because for you to be an a road safety officer, you should, part of your training is that you should be able to withstand the sun, because you may be on the checking point and
Yeah.
there is sunny. You will not say because there is sunny you go somewhere to park yourself, you
Yeah.
have
You
to
have to be
stand.
there.
We know that, okay, that is part of our training. But as we are all sitting on the floor under the sun, some people are coming in with big vehicles,
Yeah.
and they drove down to the documentation center, and after the completion of the documentation, the same car we took out, and we know nobody, we are
That's
under
the sun.
sun. Now imagine, it means that the person that they asked to leave,
Yeah.
that that is what we call the sure list, but
Yeah.
we are not sure. That is why I'm here. You understand?
Yes.
Now, what I'm saying is this, that nobody say that there shouldn't be I mean,
Special, no special candidates, but they should still try to undergo.
undergo the normal
Yeah.
training, because even as the number 3 of the country,
Mm.
after the president we have the vice president and the senate
Same
president,
president.
and down to the speakers of representative
Yeah.
and their deputies. Now, nobody said they should not give slots
Yeah.
to the lawmakers, because that slot is still coming back to their senatorial district,
Yeah.
and anyone giving to, anyone that they give that slot
Slot soon.
to, is still the member of their senatorial district,
District. Yeah.
and it is -1. In a situation whereby you have 200 people that are jobless and you are able to provide a job for 2 or 3,
Yeah.
I think that one is minus, not plus.
Yes.
Now, if another person now got there, he also give
Jobs to them.
jobs to like 5, it is still what, minus. Gradually we will discover that things will get okay for the people of such constituency. But one thing is that most of these slots, the person that they ask to be in charge, do you believe that most of them are selling the slots? Yes, they most, I'm not saying everyone,
Yeah.
but most of them, they are selling it, which is not supposed to be.
Mm.
We are not here to say that they should not give special treatment for the presidency or
Yeah.
whoever.
Yeah.
But what we are saying is, you should allow them to undergo proper
Training.
training. Let them undergo proper processing and proper training, because it is through the documentation they will know that, okay, this one is qualified, and that some that may look at them, you will see that this one will be able to fit in.
Yeah.
But when it gets to the field,
Field.
he may not be able to perform.
Yeah.
But if they undergo proper training, they will ask you that, okay, the person you present to, though you have him or you have her as part of your list, but we need to replace him because he is not fit for the job, so that we're able to provide another candidate from
Okay.
same constituency or from same senatorial
Yeah.
district.
Thank you, Afolabi. Now, I want to I want to continue. He said in the top source in the police academy has lamented how IGP Egbetokun has bastardized the admission processes, bringing in candidates from top lawmakers and cronies just to perpetuate his illegal stay in in office. Now, it now said that it has created controversy in the Nigerian police force over prefer, preferential promotions, including for one Bukola Kuti, who was alleged romantically involved with Egbetokun. The police source has decreed rising favoritism in the force under Egbetokun's seat-tight leadership. Now, now it brings me to this question, Afolabi, that how do we now trust the police force, like police, our police officers, if those that are bringing them in are corrupt leaders?
Or you see, it's of two things. It is easy for someone to get you job,
Yeah.
but not the same person that will carry out the job for you.
But I'm sorry, but what if that person that got you the job says, okay, this is what I want you to do in the job?
If the person says, okay, this is what I want you to be doing in the job,
Yeah.
it means that, okay, he who blow the piper dictates the tune. But it is not something we can say that, okay, such person will be able to mandate for you. Why I'm saying this is because he giving you the slot, that doesn't mean that you will be the one to be dictating what you will do. The acts that establish where you are working will dictate what you will be doing, not the person that gets you the job.
Oh.
You get it.
Yeah.
Now, from the what you read, he said on that Egbetokun stay in
Yeah.
the
In the office, like,
he said unlawful stay, or
yes.
what is it called? No, because he was appointed by the president. He was
No,
appointed and he
this,
was screened
you know,
before he got to that.
it was. I think they said it was gotten from a top source in the
Mm.
police force. Like the statement was made by a top source in the police
And
force.
you should expect that, because if you know that maybe you are thinking that you'll be the one that you should be in the position and somebody
Yeah.
else is there, there is no how
Yeah.
you won't hear us sort of statement.
Thank you for that, Afolabi. Before we bring in our second topic for today, let us go on a very quick break. Welcome back, esteemed viewers. This is still your favorite program, the CONFAB, and we've talked about the illegal list made by the top lawmakers in the country. Of course, we've done justice to that. If you have your own opinions as well, please drop them in the comment section. We'll be there, to take them and to reply to you as soon as possible. Now, Afolabi, the second topic that we have today is about the EFCC saga, whereby a man is being reported to jump down from a four-story building because of EFCC raid. We all know the relationship between the EFCC commission and young boys. I mean that they claim to be Yahoo boys. Now, I want to ask the question: the EFCC has not gotten to you, like they've not what they say
Apprehend
they've
you.
not apprehended you, or they've not said that you did anything, but you dropped down from a four-story building. Now, what could be the cause? Why is the guy running?
Okay. The fear of EFCC is the beginning
Beginning of
of wisdom
wisdom,
for
yeah.
anyone that knows that okay, he is an independent corrupt person.
Yeah.
You know why I said I'm not talking about ICPC. I'm talking about someone that knows that okay, he himself knows that okay, he is a corrupt person.
Yeah.
And when you see, it's like an armed robber sighted or sighting police coming. It was then you hear them say, "Oh, Ojo is coming, Ojo is
Yeah.
coming,"
They will
because
have
they
to
know
flee.
that the Ojo, they are the lights,
Yeah.
they are the darkness.
Darkness.
And when the darkness sees or sighted light, it will disappear. You understand? This is the same thing that is happening now. EFCC have not getting to where you are. You jump from the 4-story building. For what reason? And what prompts you to carry out such uh,
Action.
action? If EFCC is coming, let them come.
Uh-huh.
Let them do their job. Searching everywhere, and if it warrants you to get to the court of law, hire a professional lawyer to defend you if you know that you are not guilty.
Sorry, Afolabi, I want to quickly cut into that. We know the mode of operation of the EFCC that we have in Nigeria, whereby they just, ransack anybody, they pick anybody they see.
EFCC are not they are not animal. They are human being like us.
Yeah.
And if they ransack or the way they address you or they relate with you, you are not pleased with, you still have your own right to a lawyer.
Yeah.
You file a litigation against them. Okay, these people, what they did, maybe they defam your character, defamation of character, or what have you. You let the public know rather than killing
So,
yourself. No, okay, now that he jumped from the 4-story building and
the,
died, and he died, okay, who is going to be the witness that okay, oh, he is not guilty? It means that the fear of that guiltiness, that is why the boy or the guy
has to run away.
jumped from the 4-story building. Okay, for instance, now I'm in my house and I hear the siren that okay, maybe police is around, and or army or whatever, any security personnel is around. I will sit comfortably in my room. Let them come.
Yeah.
Okay, let them do their own search. Let them search anywhere that is searchable. And okay, if I will need to follow them, then I will voluntarily follow them. The only thing is that I will need to call my lawyer before I leave,
Follow.
before I follow, and I will ask them for what purpose I'm invited, because that is what you have the freedom to ask that okay, what for what purpose. And it is the duty of any security officer that want to invite you or arrest you to tell you that okay, oh, you are under arrest for this so reason. Then you know why you are arrested,
For.
what you are arrested for, and you'll be able to discuss that with your lawyer that okay, I'm arrested for so reason. Okay, meet me at this so place. Shikeno, why do you need to kill yourself if you know that you are not guilty? It means guiltiness is worry the guy,
Yeah.
because how can you think of
Jumping down
from the
the first
4-story building when you don't have what is it called, the mattress at the floor on the
Oh,
floor,
yeah, or a
or you don't,
spring bed or something that you can just fall
and
down
it
to.
is not lift that will lift you from the 4-story building to
The ground.
the floor building. No, it shouldn't be. Don't kill yourself before the the arrival of the Mr. Death. Let okay now, okay, should we now condemn that it is wrong for EFCC to parade? No,
No.
it is not wrong. What they are doing is their job. It is just for you to know that okay, they are not in for you, they are not after you. If you know that okay, the business or what you are doing is legit, not illegit business that you are doing, you don't need to run.
Yeah.
Not to talk of jumping from the 4-story building and
Kill
kill
yourself.
yourself. You know, even such person, when you get to the heaven, you will still be querying that why did you kill
Kill
yourself?
yourself.
Why did you kill yourself?
Thank
No, we should stop it.
thank you
It
for
is not proper.
thank you for that, Afolabi. Any final words from you before we round up on today's confab?
Okay, my final take on what we've discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Uh, First, about the legal list that they said they find from the legislative arm. I will not call it illegal. You know why I will not call it illegal is because list is a list.
Yeah.
For the fact that they merit why they were picked, for the fact that they merit, I will not call it illegal. But what I'm saying is that whoever that presents any list, they should allow their name or the people on their list to undergo
Well,
due processing, documentation, and at the same time they should undergo proper training like others, so that we have a better policing. And for this issue of EFCC and the cyber
yeah.
crime person, that because even even if he survive, he will explain
Why is
tire
running? Why are
because
you?
no evidence.
Yeah. Why are you running?
But to me, I want to believe, or I want to agree that he is a one of the cyber, what will I call it, the so-called the Yahoo Yahoo.
Yeah.
If not, he will be one of the someone that is dealing with drug.
Well, yes, it does not have anything to
No,
do.
he knows that, if EFCC caught him,
Yeah.
they will search. Okay, someone that is dealing with drug,
Mm.
the money that you will find with him, it will be more than what is expected of him.
Mm.
And definitely they will question him that where did you get this money from? Maybe that is why he have to run that. Okay, maybe he will leave the money in account for his family to be spending than and than staying and being
Alive.
arrested and
Yeah.
rocked in the jail. Maybe that is why he have to commit that suicide, because that is the suicide.
Yes,
He deliberately commits the suicide, and nothing in this life worth killing yourself or committing suicide. You may think that, okay, if you are arrested, we've heard about some people that they were arrested, and later, maybe after 10 or 15 years, when they see that, okay, they are doing excellently at the correctional center, they free them. You can still have that grace rather
Yeah.
than killing
Yes.
yourself. Nothing in this life is worth
Committing suicide for.
committing suicide for.
Yeah, Afolabi, thank you for that. But then, now I just want to, make a word of encouragement, like what Afolabi said, that nothing in this life, should take your life. Like you should not take your life because you are going through any phase in your life. So, just pray, everything will be better, and please don't kill yourself.
And if you are doing something wrong,
Yeah.
try to amend your
Ways.
ways.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Afolabi, and thank you for our esteemed viewers for joining us on today's episode on Confab. This is where we'll be drawing the curtain on today's episode. And special thanks goes to our executive producer in person of Dekin Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer in person of Adenipekun Afolabi. Your prince on the show, of course, is also our analyst for today. And the man behind the button, Balogun Abdul Samad, Big Balo, we appreciate you, and all other esteemed crew. This is a bye from us.